Boy, I seen this coming. This is your boy Fatman DD1. Thank you for joining the channel. Welcome to Not Holding Back series, where I throw everything the fuck out the window, all my self-respect, and I destroy everything that I love, but with honest truth towards it. And this is the ultimate truth, and let's get down into it, boy. When it comes down to it, Marvel and Square Enix lost a lot of fucking money. And we told you. I fucking told you. As a fan of this shit, I told you. And the fact that I told you shows don't mean nothing. This game was buggy. It was trashy. It was bad. And the ultimate fact that these people sat there and gave us microtransactions, 5-hour gum costumes with T-Mobile costumes and fucking Sprint Verizon costumes, who fucking knows. You made this atrocity and really wanted people to play it. Are you out your goddamn mind? You must have been out your goddamn minds. And then you put Kamala Khan as the main character. You should have made it Spider-Man. You should have made it just one of the regular Avengers. You should have made it Captain America. You wanted people to relate to a human person. Captain America is human as they get. He bleeds just like Tony Stark. He is human. The only 4 humans you can say on the Avengers, besides Cap being a super soldier, are him, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. 4 humans. Hulk and Hulk is, you know, like just gamma powered, and Banner's human as where it gets, and Thor's a god. If you wanted to relate anybody, you could have gave us each point of view from these characters, and that would have been incredible. Really kill the dynamic. Like the camera would switch to each person's point of view and their own personal stories and flashbacks. Something fun, man. Something fun. But here you lost a lot of fucking money, and then you wanted fans to buy this shit. The game was trash. It was always going to be trash. But let's see how they lost all that money. Let's get into it.
Square Enix has reported millions in losses due to the disappointing sales of their superhero service game Marvel's Avengers.
Millions.
The title, which brings together the characters of the popular Marvel Cinematic Universe into one video game but not their actors' likenesses, was praised for its initial story campaign and its slick combat. However, the prolonged online modes and glitchy debut turned many off initially, and the delayed rollout of additional heroes and other content had players thinking about other ambitious online games that took years to truly get running. For some, waiting around for the next superhero wasn't in the cards. Things started off well enough for Marvel's Avengers, or at least it appeared to. The game was Square Enix's second biggest digital launch ever, only trailing Final Fantasy VII Remake in terms of sales. However, it immediately started losing players left and right, especially on some of the less popular platforms. Those that paid for the game on PC almost immediately found themselves having matchmaking problems. And that doesn't even factor in the poor souls who decided to fork over a full game's ransom on Google Stadia.
Damn.
Those waiting for next gen also got to share in the bad news as Square Enix announced that the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X versions of the game were delayed into 2021.
Delayed to 2021. So you want people to buy the wreck that you created and then talk about, oh yeah, this is going to be delayed to 2021. It was bad. It was born to be bad. Delayed. You want to know why it was delayed? Because they can't fix this buggy shit of a mess. Bro, they had microtransactions riddled all over this thing. They were working with 5-hour energy gum, fucking T-Mobile for costumes. Stop playing games. The game had problems on PC and people paid this for Stadia. Stadia? I'm sorry. If you paid for Stadia, you're out of your goddamn mind. You need to go to a therapist. Fuck me, nigga, you. Let's keep on continuing, but this game was bad.
Considering the string of bad news surrounding the game after launch, it's no surprise that Marvel's Avengers was a drag on publisher Square Enix's financials. The surprise comes in just how much of a drag it ended up being. According to the stats reported in their recent financial results, Marvel's Avengers is estimated to have sold around 3 million units.
3 million?
It sounds like a lot, but it is nowhere near enough to cover the almost $200 million budget the publisher spent on the would-be blockbuster. David Gibson on Twitter says, Square Enix reported 6.5 billion yen loss for HD games driven by Marvel Avengers.
Damn.
Would not say how many sold, but the volumes were 60% of plan. Implies game cost over $100 million to make but only sold 3 meters or so.
Ooh.
Ouch. Marvel Avengers, it looks like the total cost of the game is closer to $170 million, $190 million given they only expenses 70% of cost in the QTR plus marketing costs.
Oh shit.
Why someone didn't say stop post the multiplayer beta will remain a mystery. Square are adamant they can make a recovery.
Listen, he has a point. This shit was already fucking bombing. And he's saying, yo, why not just post a beta and wait and see and let's fix things? A beta? Do you know what happens when Uncharted 3 dropped its beta the first time? The beta was amazing. People loved the beta. Nigga, I loved the beta. I couldn't wait for the story to come out because the beta of Uncharted 3 was amazing. And this is on the PlayStation 3, by the way. The PlayStation 3, which it was a good console. It had good games, but, you know, almost everybody had a PS3 or Xbox 360, whoever you were. When it comes down to it, I'm sorry. I'm completely sorry. But right now, this game was bad. It cost a lot of money to make. It cost even more to maintain. And then when you put out the beta, you didn't hear the fans holler and say, yo, this shit is bad. Fuck, Square Enix, you didn't look at Spider-Man from Insomniac and say, we gotta make it look like that, but better, and we gotta work with it, like, for real. Insomniac was looking at that and like, that Spider-Man ain't going nowhere near that. You ain't touching our baby. Fuck out of here. This game was riddled and it lost so much goddamn money. So you gonna take the Avengers and you're gonna kill them. It's not even like an Iron Man solo game. Like, they've done solo Avenger games. They've done pretty whatever. But you took the Avengers, put them together, created this game together, and then they just fucking died. Why? Nigga, how?
This low sales figure led the way for a huge loss in the HD games division of the company. While Square Enix did not specify Marvel's Avengers as the reason for this loss, profits were up overall in the report and sales figures for other games in the sector have trended upward.
Okay.
Square Enix and the developers at Crystal Dynamics seem dedicated to turning the ship around on the Marvel property, forging ahead with work on expansions for the game that include heroes like Hawkeye and the leaked Black Panther. Whether there will be players to enjoy those expansions is another matter.
Nobody cares, bro. You gonna be like, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Black Panther. No one cares. You should have made a better game. This is bad. We're not talking like Last of Us 2 at least got a 4 out of me. A 4. And it because the game looked nice. It killed Joel and was a piece of shit. But this game is straight up bad. Doesn't matter who you announce. You gave us Kamala Khan, who no one cares for Kamala Khan. No one gave a fuck about Kamala Khan. And if you care about Kamala Khan, get the fuck out of here. Fuck wrong with you. She's bad. She's bad. And they haven't done her right since. They have not taken this character and done her right since. And that's terrible. She's still a fangirl, but a fangirl for Ms. Marvel. But she needs to be done better. And hopefully her TV show comes out and we see what happens with that. But even fucking then, her powers make no fucking sense. Fuck, any elastic chick with powers is better than her. Shouts to Dan Fan, she said it right. But doesn't matter who you announce. It doesn't. Fucking doesn't.
It's hard to foresee a positive outlook for a game like Marvel's Avengers going forward. Considering how close its launch window crept to the release of next-gen consoles, the game really had to hit big in order to stick around in the zeitgeist. Instead, the game had a moment in the sun and was quickly forgotten, which is a death sentence for a game that's reliant on a big player base to keep the gears spinning and the cash flowing. While games have come back from this kind of debut in the past, those games haven't been published by Square Enix, so it will be a test to see if they can spur interest once they having something new to unveil.
Hold on. It's reporting that this lost them $63 million or $48 million. Whatever article's talking about this. Let me be real. Holy shit. You lost money. And this was bad. The repercussions of shit like this, you took the Avengers, you try to rip as much cash off of the Avengers as possible. You try to get nerds to buy this for the PlayStation 4. And next thing you know, it ends up dying because you could not stop being money-grubbing asshole. Crystal Dynamics or Square Enix, you fucking microtransaction this shit. You created Anthem, basically, for the Avengers. You took the Avengers and made it Anthem. Are you out your goddamn mind? Listen, the Avengers should have did better. They should have looked so much better. They should have had a better story, a better everything to bring it together. Everything looked nice. I played the beta. You can check out the other videos of the beta. It was okay. It was fun. I could say that much, but it was fun to a degree. After that, it goes downhill from there. If you buy the game and you're trying to get through the story campaign and you can't, holy shit, I'm sorry. This was not a good business transaction. This was a bad idea. Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix should have not worked on this. This was bad from the get-go. It just was. Regardless of how certain fans may have liked the game, you thought putting so much microtransactions and shit into this game and giving us Kamala Khan would have changed anything. As a nerd, I understand Kamala Khan. She was cool when she came out. If this game would have came out, sometime earlier when she was out there and she had, she was popping off, perfect, But she never stood out as a main type of Marvel character. She stood out as that's the teenager side of Marvel. Miles is the teenager. We got Kamala Khan, Iron Lad, Magic. You got all those teenager versions over there. Wiccan. You got all of these people over there. You got Young Hulk or Hulkling. You got all of those. You got the Young Avengers. All of those teenage niggas over there. Fucking Gwenpool. Yeah, let's throw her over there. This is what happens when you fuck up. It falls to the wayside. You lost money and then you want fans to pick you back up and put more money into you. That's not how it is. The one thing you lost was fans. Now we have to wait for a better, and I mean a better Avengers game to come out. Not this bullshit you've given us. I'm just saying, this is shit and you are deliberately giving us more shit. And now you talking about we lost money. You want to know why? Because you made shit. That's fucking why. You made shit. I don't care who worked on this shit. You made shit. Too damn bad. It's shit. I'm sorry. I love video games to the core and the chest of me, but you did this to your damn selves. And that's why you fucking learn. Next time, create a better game. Next time, don't fuck it up. Or you're gonna lose more fucking money. That's just how it goes. Welcome to being a nerd and welcome to being in the industry of business. You saw this coming, you didn't, but we did. And that's your fault. That trailer that came out way back, you made us wait. And when we finally got it, just like Kingdom Hearts 3, it was flatlined. We died and we came back to life and went to do something else. Fuck out of here. Merry fucking Christmas. Avengers was bad. If you disagree with me, comments below. This is the Not Holding Back series. This is your boy Fatman D-Do. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified for more videos and updates. From me to you, remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding in mad love. Peace. And I am out of here. Fucking hell. Make sure to wash your goddamn hands. Stay away from grandma and grandpa. Shit. I fucking told you so.
Shit.
Gambit on drum.
You
little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Where's the last
Some of you
one?
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All the niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden?